Good morning, CIS.
This week we'll be talking about
Upcoming Christmas events.
the Global Awareness Fair,
The Dan Monster production.
Russia,
And a new Earth-like planet. Next week, being the last week of school, is Christmas week.
the Student Council Executive gave us a look into next week's schedule.
So I'm here with Louise from the Student Council. So what's happening for Christmas week next week?
Well, actually, Christmas week started today. Christmas deliveries started today. You know, guys, buy that special something for, that special someone. Deliveries will end on Friday, and we will deliver them next Thursday. And Christmas Spirit Week next week. We're having an additional Spirit Week this week. Starting on Monday, the Enharmonics will be performing every lunchtime in the cafeteria. On Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And Santa will be visiting on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. So be sure to spot Santa, give him a hug, and maybe get some free gifts in return. And on Wednesday is the Christmas lunchtime concert. We are having the primary cheerleaders perform that day as well. So come along there for some Christmas caroling. And on Thursday is the ultimate 70s, 80s Thursday Night Fever / Winter Wonderland school dance. And on Friday, it is Dress Christmas / Hanukkah Day. So, see you guys all there. I'm sure it will be great.
Also, today is the last day to submit Christmas delivery forms.
We went to speak with the people in the cafeteria about the deliveries.
Good morning, CIS. Today, I'm here with the Student Council to talk about Christmas deliveries. So, how are things going?
Things are going splendid. In fact, in 2 seconds, all our forms just disappeared before our eyes. So Louise is running to go print some more. And here we have our lovely helpers, Isaac and Clement on the roll. Don't worry, all of the forms are folded and anonymous. So if you want to remain a secret admirer, you will remain secret. So if you're watching this, it probably is Friday morning right now. Our last day of selling is Friday lunch. So get your butts down here so you can buy something for your loved one during Christmas. Any last words, Isaac and Clement?
Hey, Merry Christmas.
Yay, Merry Christmas to you.
During Tuesday lunchtime, a fair hosted by the Student Council was held on the basketball court.
Field reporters Darren and Oscar were there to look at some of the attending groups.
On Tuesday and Wednesday, a global issues fair was held on a basketball court. Various groups advocating global issues were present. There was also a wall in which posters from events throughout the school year were shown. We went to interview some of the people at the fair.
So we're at the club fair of clubs at CIS, and we're representing serious business here.
Hi, we're the Bringing Aid to Natural Disaster Group, BAN for short, and we focus on bringing immediate relief to natural disaster-struck areas.
Hi, we are the CIS Human Rights Group, and we are the human rights defenders of our school, both inside the school community and out of the school.
2 weeks ago, we interviewed some English teachers about their upcoming dynamic production, Dan Monster.
Here is the part of a promotional video they have published.
If you forget me, if you forget me, if you forget me.
For anyone who is interested, there is to be a recruitment meeting held next Monday at 1 p.m. in 1803.
In this week's edition of A Country a Week, We will be talking about the Legislative Council election in Russia.
The Russian parliamentary elections were held on the 4th of December. The incumbent party, United Russia, emerged victorious again, with the Communist Party being the runner-up. Vladimir Putin, who defined Russian politics in the 90s, is taking the role of president for Dmitry Medvedev. The election, widely seen as a public vote of confidence for Mr. Putin, showed a sharp drop of support to just under 50%, just enough to grab a majority. On top of that, there are widespread reports of fraud, corruption, and unfair practices during the election.
This amateur video appears to show voting fraud taking place in Russia's parliamentary elections. The shooter, a volunteer election observer, says the election official appears to be filling out blank ballots.
Former Soviet President Mikhail Gorbachev has condemned this and called on the authorities to annul the election results and immediately hold re-elections. There is also widespread and ongoing rallies and riots in Moscow over the election results. The post-Soviet era Russian Federation is plagued by many socio-economic issues, corruption, extremism, and regional instability. It governs a wide array of ethnic minorities, and there have been frequent acts of terrorism and unrest, as well as consistent reports of human rights violations on the government's part.
Recently, astronomers have confirmed the existence of an Earth-like planet named Kepler-22b.
Ryan is here to tell us more.
The planet lies about 600 light years away from Earth and is about 2.4 times the size of Earth. However, the team doesn't know what the planet is made out of yet. The planet has a sun of its own, and is 15% closer to its sun than the Earth is to our sun, and its year takes about 250 days. It has been called Earth 2.0 jokingly by the scientists, and is the exoplanet most similar to Earth that has ever been found.
That's all for this week, CIS.
Remember, next week there are no after-school activities.
We will have a special Christmas edition next week, so see you then.